It has become harder to love ourselves each day, especially when all we see are perfectly curated posts of other people's happiness on social media. We begin to fall into a downward spiral of thoughts dominated by self-hate and insecurities. Our broken soul feel we are undeserving of love and affection. I wish to validate your feelings. If no one has ever done it before, I would know you exist, and your existence is important enough for me to speak to you directly. You exist and you matter. Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nurhidayat from Block3B. Today, it's book review. So, the book that I want to review is You Are Loved by Mizi Wahid. Before I talk about him, I want to share you about this book. So, this book can remind you of the importance of love. This book is good for someone who is now feel loneliness in their life or feel heartbroken or left out. It's not just a normal book like the story of fiction or non-fiction, but it's kind of motivational and advice. This is his third book, published in 2021. So his first book, The Art of Letting God, and second book called Upon Him. About this book, he explored the concept of love and its impact on our life. With his signature narration style of hope and compassion, You Are Love is not just emotionally inspiring but also spiritually empowering. It is the companion that we all need as we try to find our way back to the real meaning of love. Okay, now we proceed about the author. His name Muhammad Tarmizi bin Abdul Wahid. He is the CEO of Safina Institute, an Islamic education center that started in Singapore in 2009. It conducts Islamic courses in English for all age groups, engaging the students with questions, sharings, and discussions. His passion in life is to inspire people through the words of the Quran and Sunnah via his talk and writings. This third book by Mizi Wahid aims to help fill the void in our hearts with meaningful reminders of God's love and the motivational to help us learn and relearn how to love ourselves again. From what I read, in the first page has stated that there is so many are found to be suffering due to love, overthinking, abandoned, feel like no one love ourselves, but actually in fact there is other who love us in this world. It impossible no one love us, at least one people in our life. We got love not from our partner, either boyfriend or girlfriend only, but love from friends, families, and love from others. So, overall, this book had tell how that love is spread widely to the people around us. Sometimes it's easy for us to take care of others, but most of the time, we forget to take care of ourselves. Seeing people's happiness on social media can trigger your own insecurities when you start comparing yourself to people who seem to have the perfect life. However, reading this book made me believe that we are all imperfect in some ways, but our flaws do not determine our self-worth to be less or more than others, because God has created us to be unique individuals. And then this book emotionally and spiritually inspires us to find the true meaning of love. It can be associated with people who are talking about marriage, finding love, and settling down. There are people who want to find someone special just to get rid of loneliness. But is that the true purpose of marriage? About single people who need love and someone in their side. A lot of single people thinks that marriage is the solution to loneliness. But I would argue that it is not, because there are plenty of marriage people who are lonely. The solution is on the inside. Filling your heart with something meaningful is much more worthwhile for now. Here, this book says that people may not value us, but God value us. People may not see the qualities in us, but He does, which is God. If we single invest in this time to develop our qualities, ask God to show our the signs. Be open to the signs, then ask Him to direct our heart. In addition, have you ever met someone who was toxic or faced a situation where you find it difficult to say no even though it would be better for you to say so? This book teaches us that letting go is not a bad thing, but it can be your chance to grow better by letting go of unwanted people or things. So, don't be afraid to unfollow toxic friends or find another job when your current job no longer makes you happy. Lastly, if you feel abandoned, lonely, and unloved, this book is a safe place for you to be heard and accepted. If no one tells you before, I am telling you now that you are loved.